Hey everybody, Chris here. Despite a little pullback on Thursday morning, Dogecoin is still showing a bullish structure. We'll take a look at that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We'll be live again on Thursday afternoon, starting around 4 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. It is Juneteenth today. What is Juneteenth? Yeah. Stupid U.S. holiday. Everybody should be working. We should be making things. Progress forward, not sitting around. Federal holiday, no stocks today, so the volume of crypto will probably be low as well. It's just like dumb. Anyway, also be sure on Saturdays, yes, I will be having new live streams on Saturdays. We're going to talk about some things other than crypto, like the stupid Juneteenth holiday and other things the federal government is doing here in the United States and all of that. So make sure that you are subscribed, you've got your notifications on, because we're going to try and have some fun with that as well. There is more to life than crypto. Yes, do you believe it? I know we get all wrapped up in our little bubble here, but we talk about more as well. So we'll get into that. But now, what's going on with Doge, Bitcoin, crypto? Let me show you the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here with the current Dogecoin chart at 16.9. Little bit of a pullback here on Thursday morning. Bitcoin is at 104.8, just under 105,000. Again, if we zoom out a little bit, this structure is the summer of chop. That's right. We go up, we come down. It's going to be choppy. You want to swing trade this? I mean, this is what it's going to be, right? Dogecoin, you see that pullback? That's really nothing. It's just we were charting these, higher lows here on Monday and just thinking, okay, here we go, right? Comes up to 18 cents and rejected. So the summer of chop continues. But what are these bullish structures that we're looking at? Well, as we start right now, Dogecoin Fear and Greed Index, it's neutral. It's ticked a little bit under 50 right now, but that's about where it is. It's just very neutral. Trader Allen, it's got this new chart here on a short time frame. This is on the hourly. It's like, look, we could see a little bit of some higher lows here, and maybe this pullback here that we just have is another one of these higher lows, and it just continues, and eventually we break out above. Is this ascending triangle, this sign of this bullish structure beginning on a short time frame? Is that what we see? And Ali is like, look, this much bigger triangle here. And it's like Dogecoin looks primed for a 60% price move. All you need to do is wait for a daily close outside of either 16 cents on the low side or 22 cents on the high side, in that range to determine the direction of the trend. He's playing both sides, guys. He's playing both sides. It could go up, it could go down. Wow. Okay, Ali. I see what you're doing. Oh, I see. You got a referral link here. You're just posting to get people to click. I got you now, Ali. I got you. Look, pundit calls for 600% Dogecoin price explosion to $1.25 as the bullish pattern holds. And who is this? Oh, this is Javon Marks, right? And he's just like, Dogecoin price fallen below support at 18 cents. Remember, we just saw that. Turning Doge a little bearish in the short term. This decline has not dissuaded Dogecoin bulls who continue to believe in Doge's potential to rise. In fact, calls for a rise back above $1. That dollar Doge thing, that is going to be with us all summer long. So we hope and look for the summer, right? Analysts have predicted over 400% move required to hit $1. Could be right around the corner. And what does Javon Marks says? Well, he's just like, he remains bullish. The first sign that Doge is still bullish is in the fact it continues to put in higher lows despite market crashes. These are pullbacks, not crashes. And again, we're recording this from the April low of 13 cents, and we do see those higher lows from there. Amid the market breakdown, Dogecoin price has also maintained its bullish structure, suggests breakout could be coming. Result move is expected to be massive, as the initial leg up is expected to send Doge flying up to reach 65 cents. Now, this is something that I posted here off of Trader Allen because I was like, yep, the 4-year crypto cycle still in play with that. Dogecoin trading is looking familiar to a pattern from almost 2 years ago before the early 2024 run. This pattern is very similar to what we had then before this move up. And that, of course, when Dogecoin went up to 22 cents. Now we're starting from this 17 cent, 18 cent range. So this move up would be 60 cent Dogecoin this fall. And I know what you're saying. You're like, 60? And it's like these guys too are like 60 cents is conservative if you know what to look for, right? It's like, we want a strong breakout. Let's go higher, right? And these are good comments here, right? These guys are like, yep. We could be higher. That would be a defeat, right? If all we get is 60 cents in the fall, we want more, right? So we got a lot of bulls in the house here. Got a lot of bulls who want more than just 60 cents. So Javon says, well, look, following that breakout, there's a possibility of a post-breakout chop that could drive prices higher. In this case, he sees a $1.25 target coming into play. So these are his target lines. I know, right? There's lines on the screen, right? We don't know what's going to happen. We need the news, right? We need the utility. We need the House of Doge and bigger partnerships. We need Doge OS and these exciting new apps happening with Dogecoin. We need Doge ETFs approved. We need Elon. Do we need Elon again? Is that what it's going to take to get over $1? Tesla, SpaceX, X Twitter, Dogecoin? It's like those are the things we need to see. Meanwhile, right now we're in the summer of chop. The Dogecoin metrics have remained low, mirroring the negative sentiment. Doge's daily volume remains low. It's from May. The volume is just as predicted, right? You guys know that I talked about what's going to happen in the summer. Volume is going to tick down. We're not going to have big explosive moves. Just on the downside, if there's like war gets bigger, right? That's going to be the black swan event. That's always out there, right? And it's kind of a negative sentiment that's out there as well. It's like what's going on with Israel, Iran. There's still the Ukraine, Russia thing. All of that is still just not lending itself to big breaks. We had this FOMC meeting. Yes, remember that? Just like big nothing burger, right? Told you, interest rates would remain as they are, right? It was a big nothing burger. So it's just like that's what we're facing right now for the summer. So open interest is also continuing to drop. So there's less leverage trades going on because everyone's starting to take off for the holidays, right? Take a break because they're all thinking the same thing. This is a summer of chop. No big moves. Most likely this summer. That's kind of where we are. So investors remain uncertain as to where Doge will head next. Both these metrics turning downward show a heightened sense of caution in the market. This is not out of the ordinary. General market sentiment remains neutral at this point. So this means that there would need to be a definite move either upward or downward to get investors placing bets again. So that's just what Ali says, right? It could go up, could go down, right? Now, there are some signs showing more of a bearish trend coming for Doge. So I just got to put this out there. I don't think this is going to happen quite to this extreme, but we did touch on this a bit yesterday, and I didn't get into it too much, but this is the MACD, and the last time we've had the crossover on the MACD, 2018 bear market, right? 2021 going into 2022 bear market. And now, because we had not only that, early 2024 run, but then and then the late 2024 run up to 48 cents following the Trump election, we had the pullback that happened in Doge. That was the tariffs, right? Big tariff fears, right? Huge pullback, uncertainty in the market. That has triggered on the MACD this crossover here, MACD turning red. That's the sign of a bear market coming. That's what that is. And people are just saying bear market, right? Bear market coming. So I just got to put that out there. I think this is going to cross back. I think this cycle is going to be different. We had the front running of the Bitcoin spot ETFs, right? Which got Bitcoin running early before the Bitcoin halving. And then we had the election, and that event caused this preliminary breakout before you would normally expect it in the 4-year cycles. So everything's just kind of disjointed. Now, could it be this whole left translated cycle and we just go into a bear market now? That is a possibility. So that's what we're going to be watching over the summer, whether that that trend continues, but can we also move up? But there are some who still think like Dogecoin is dead, right? We have our friend Beijun, right, who comes into our live streams, and for 3 live streams in a row, he has left one comment: Dogecoin is dead. That's it. Will he show up again on Thursday, my next live stream? Be there to find out whether our friend Beijun comes in and yet again says Dogecoin is dead. So he's on a roll. We'll see whether that happens again on the next live stream. But yeah, we've got some, more price predictions of moving up for Doge. Overall, the sentiment is still kind of meh, right? Just meh. Summer of chop. Now, what are you going to do about it, right? Are you going to wait for a bigger dip? Could there be that big, sort of MACD crossover, big dip coming later in the summer? July, August, typically we do see those dips happen. So be ready to trade it, I guess, right? If you think that the fall is going to go up like I do, that's what I'm predicting still. And I think there's a lot of bullish indicators pointing towards that. So now we just got to get through the summer. So what can you do about it, right? You can swing trade, right? Sell high, buy low. It's not the other way around. You don't want to sell. You don't want to buy high and sell low, right? It's like if you trade it, there is some money to be made here. I don't think there's going to be any huge breakout happening during the summer as well. I mean, that's always still a risk with crypto swing trading, but I'm going to be doing some swing trading as well, because I can't just sit around and watch it, right? I got to participate. So that's what I'm doing. So stay tuned, stay involved as we go through the summer. Big fall coming. Leave a comment below. What do you think about the bullish structure of higher lows overall, or do you think that this is going to turn around and go lower? Let me know. Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.